Welcome. In front of me is a TCL 25G, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. So we're going to start off with the display refresh rate. Now there is no fancy high refresh rate here, and this option kind of seems tacked on, but the benefit of it is actually there. So let's open up settings and go under the display section, and here we'll find, where is it? There we go, refresh rate. So what you can see is we have the smart refresh rate, which automatically adjusts the screen refresh rate to save power. Now it doesn't really give us much information, but judging by the name of it, I can already gather that what it will do is drop the refresh rate from 60 even lower, depending on what content you're viewing. So what this will result in is, for instance, if you're looking at pictures and stuff like that, you don't really need high refresh rate, so it might drop probably to something like 10 or maybe even lower frames, which will result in your device needing to basically consume less power to drive such a display. Now this will only occur when the device knows that it can drop the frame rate that low and it won't affect you, because let's be honest, 10 frames or lower is basically a slideshow. So if you're looking at an image that doesn't require many frames, and if it's an image or something that isn't moving, for instance like the screen right over here, then it will preserve battery by just not needing to push as much images through, basically. So this option might seem kind of redundant, you won't see any kind of difference, but what you will see is your battery life increasing in this case, or well, lasting longer probably would be a better definition of it. Now moving on to the next option, it's going to be system navigation, which will allow you to substitute those buttons at the bottom for something a little bit more modern. And all we need to do is go into the settings, obviously. From here we're going to navigate into advanced features, system navigation, and from here we can select gesture navigation. Now it does give us an animation and a couple different steps on how to basically use this, but generally almost all the gesture navigations work the same way. So you swipe from either side to go back, which, there we go, you can see those arrows popping up. This is the back gesture, and if I let go of it, as you can see, it does back out. And then swipe up to go home, and swipe up and hold to go to recent. Now when it comes down to swiping up, some people might struggle with this, at least if they've never used the gesture navigation. So what I can recommend you to do, if you're trying to get that gesture working correctly, don't swipe on the screen up, that doesn't work. What you want to do is start the swipe off of the screen from the bezel, which will ensure that you're getting the gesture correctly. So that is how you could use the gesture navigation here, in a more successful way. Now moving on to the next option, it's going to be the 3-finger swipe up for split screen. Now there's also 3-finger swipe down for a screenshot, but that is a little bit less entertaining. So let's go with the 3-finger swipe up. Anyway, let's open up an application that we can split screen with, and from there, using 3 fingers, swipe up. It divides the screen into 2, and from here you can pick an application that you have installed that is supported by split screen. So you can pick one from here. You can also swipe up to go home and find one that you want to split screen from here. And anyway, once you pick one, as you can see, you can then use 2 different applications at the same time, although, there we go, it actually loaded. So you could use one, Chrome like at the bottom, and as an example, YouTube at the top. And when you're listening to music or something like that, you can continue to do whatever you want. And if YouTube is open at the top, even when you go home, it won't pause the video that you're watching. It will continue to play it, which is really nice and kind of like a cheat code to YouTube Music or Premium, so you don't actually have to pay for listening the content, I guess, in the background almost. Now I will mention that when you lock the device, it will still pause it, just so you know. Now moving on to the next option, it's going to be the Next Vision. Now this is the TCL's like screen or content improving algorithm, I guess, however you want to call it. That's right here in the settings, and as you can see, you have this animation of difference how it affects the image. So here is with it off and here is with it on. And basically what it does is brings out the brightness a little bit, removes shadows a little bit more, so basically contrast is adjusted, and I believe they might be also turning up saturation a little bit, so the images are a bit more colorful. If there is something that you don't like, if you prefer the off gesture, then simply turn those off and you're golden. Now additionally, you also have the screen color mode right here. So we are right now at Vivid, which is the default for basically every device, but you can change it to something like natural, and then advanced is just allowing you to toggle it yourself a little bit, you know, the warm, cold, and also if you want you can just select it to be apparently sRGB accurate, which I kind of doubt it is. But anyway, I think I'll stick with the natural. There we go. And moving on to the last option is going to be gestures in general, and here. So we can go into the settings, from here advanced features and gestures, and here we have a couple different ones. So we have flip to mute, so if someone is calling you, just kind of flap the phone over on its screen and it will basically mute the call. Then I have 3-finger screenshot, which I mentioned before. 3-finger swipe up for split screen, and then quick launch camera to, press power key button twice. Now if you don't want some of them, you can simply deselect them from here. As you can see, it's basically a free game for everybody. If you don't like them, turn them all off. But that is basically where you can find those settings here. So that being said, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.